Sarah. Thanks, listening room. Wow, what a night. It's the holiday season. I've not written a Christmas song yet. Going back to Christmas, though, I have a Christmas adjacent song that I've written. In spite of the title, it's not a Christmas song, and in fact, it's not a song about my grandma, but it is inspired by something that my grandma used to say. It's called Slower Than Christmas. It made sense to me when I was a little kid, you know? Because now Christmas comes really fast, but in those days it took forever to get here, right, when you're a little kid? And I remember thinking, my grandma would say, oh, it's slower than Christmas, getting there. And I would think, finally, an adult that gets me. So I wrote her a song long after she was gone. This one's for you, Florence. It's called Slower Than Christmas. Adjacent song called, what's it called? Slower Than Christmas. Next up I'm going to do another song I wrote. This is a winter adjacent song because I only had one Christmas adjacent song. I'm going to give you a little backstory. The stories are long. The good news, the songs are short, so it'll all even out. But this one will do better with a little backstory. This song was inspired by an essay I read by, I think the guy's a poet. I think he's still with us, called Kim Stafford. The book of essays was written, I think, back in the 80s, but I just got around to reading it last winter. And the thing about Kim Stafford is even his essays, his prose was so lyrical. I just enjoyed reading the book, a collection of essays, most of which had sort of a nature theme. And this man wrote about nature in a sense that made me feel like I've literally never been outdoors. It was beautiful. Anyway, I read the book, I gave it away, so I can't really go back and revisit the essay that inspired this song. That's probably a good thing. The essay, as I remember it, he's from the Pacific Northwest, and he had gone to a workshop of a friend or acquaintance of him who was a person who used wood for a craft. Let's say it was furniture making. I think that is what it was. And this craft person, the furniture maker, took Kim Stafford around his workshop and showed him the different types of wood and talked about the grains and the other properties of the wood and what it made, what a particular sort of wood might be good for versus another sort of wood for the craft that he did. And there were 4 specific sections of this essay where he talked about 4 kinds of wood. And when he talked about one sort of wood in particular, it resonated with me and inspired me to write a song about resilience. It's called Winter Pine. It goes like this. Oh, not like that, actually, more like this. I'll put my fingers on the right frets and then it'll sound better. When the wind blows, travel in place, like a limb toward the light with wind-shaped grace. By starlit snow, winter pine still grows. Wind gust into 80, winter pine still grows. Winter pine still grows, but slower. Nourish that which nourishes you, dressed by sunlight, starlight, frost, and dew. Chill cuts to the bone, winter pine still grows. Frigid graveyard feel, winter pine still grows. Winter pine still grows, but slower. When the wind blows, travel in place, like a limb toward the light with wind-shaped grace. Nourish that which nourishes you, dressed by sunlight, starlight, frost, and dew. Sweetest weary wood, shining hope. Winter pine still grows, but slower. Winter pine still grows, but slower.